Monte Blue was a movie actor who began his career as a romantic leading man in the silent film era, and later progressed to character roles. Early life. Blue was born in Indianapolis, Indiana. His father was half French and half Cherokee or Osage Indian. When his father died, his mother could not rear 5 children alone, so Blue and one of his brothers were admitted to the Indiana Soldiers and Sailors Children's Home. He eventually worked his way through Purdue University in West Lafayette, Indiana. Blue grew to 6 feet, 3 inches tall. He played football and worked as a fireman, railroad worker, coal miner, cowpuncher, ranch hand, circus rider, lumberjack, and a day laborer at the studios of D.W. Griffith. Career. Blue had no theatrical experience when he came to the screen. His first movie was The Birth of a Nation, in which he was a stuntman and an extra. Next, he played another small part in Intolerance. He also was a stuntman or stand-in for Sir Herbert Beerbohm Tree during the making of Macbeth, gradually moving to supporting roles for both D.W. Griffith and Cecil B. DeMille. Blue earned his breakthrough role as Danton in Orphans of the Storm, starring sisters Lillian and Dorothy Gish. Then he rose to stardom as a rugged romantic lead along with top leading actresses such as Clara Bow, Gloria Swanson, and Norma Shearer. He was most often partnered with Marie Prevost, with whom he made several films in the mid-1920s at Warner Brothers. Blue's finest silent screen performance was as the alcoholic doctor who finds paradise in MGM's White Shadows in the South Seas. Blue became one of the few silent stars to survive the talkie revolution. However, he lost his investments in the stock market crash of 1929. He rebuilt his career as a character actor, working until his retirement from films in 1954, though he continued playing character roles in various television series until 1960, mostly westerns, such as Annie Oakley, starring Gail Davis and Brad Johnson. One of his more memorable roles was as the sheriff in Key Largo opposite Lionel Barrymore. Monte Blue has a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame at 6286 Hollywood Boulevard. Personal life. Blue divorced his first wife in 1923 and married Tove Jansson in 1924. He had 2 children, Barbara Ann and Richard Monte. During the later part of his life, Blue was an active Mason and the advance man for the Hamid Morton Shrine Circus. While on business in Milwaukee, Wisconsin, he had a heart attack because of complications from influenza, and died at the age of 76. Partial filmography. The Birth of a Nation, The Absentee, The Wild Girl from the Hills, Ghosts, The Noon Hour, Editions Deluxe. For His Pal, Hidden Crime, The Family Doctor, Martyrs of the Alamo, The Price of Power, The Man Behind the Curtain, Intolerance, The Devil's Needle, Hell to Pay Austin, The Vagabond Prince, The Microscope Mystery, The Matrimaniac, Jim Bludser, Estes Burglar, Wild and Woolly, Betrayed, Riders of the Night, Milice, The Only Road, Johanna Enlists, The Romance of Tarzan, The Squaw Man, Told in the Hills, Too Much Johnson, Every Woman, Something to Think About, Moonlight and Honeysuckle, The Affairs of Anatole, Orphans of the Storm, Peacock Alley, Broadway Rose, Brass, Main Street, The Purple Highway, Lucretia Lombard, Loving Lies, The Marriage Circle, Mademoiselle Midnight, Daughters of Pleasure, Kiss Me Again, Red Hot Tires, Hogan's Alley, The Man Upstairs, So This Is Paris, Across the Pacific, The Black Diamond Express, One Round Hogan, Bitter Apples, Across the Atlantic, White Shadows in the South Seas, The Show of Shows, Tiger Rose, Isle of Escape, Those Who Dance, Come On, Marines, Desert Gold, Skyrocket, King of Alcatraz, Hawk of the Wilderness, Juarez, Mystery Sea Raider, Sullivan's Travels, Across the Pacific, The Conspirators, Passage to Marseille, Key Largo, The Iroquois Trail, Apache,